Dear all, today we'll do Laplace transform. What is Laplace transform? Is actually converting a time domain signal into the S domain signal. S domain is actually an imaginary plane which is used to solve complex mathematical problems, which you will take more time to solve in time domain. In S domain, it's very simple. So the formula for Laplace transform is, it goes from minus infinity to infinity, x of t, the time domain signal, with its corresponding S domain transform into d of t, where s is actually equal to sigma plus j omega. This is the real part and this is the imaginary part. So when you're trying to the S plane, actually it has, this is the real part, this is the j omega part. So now let's take an example. First example, find the Laplace transform of x of t is equal to a to the power minus at u of t. Also find its ROC. ROC means region of convergence. Okay, region, why I'll tell you later why, what is region of convergence. Okay, so from the example solution, from the formula itself, I'll do direct substitution. This is minus infinity to infinity. X of t will be substituted by this, e to the power minus at u of t, e to the power minus s of t dt. So I'll combine it. Okay, now u of t is a unit step function. A unit step function is a standard function, okay, which existed from 0 to plus infinity. This is t. Okay, so it existed only from 0 to infinity. This side it doesn't exist. So I'll change the limits from 0 to infinity because of the u of t function. So it becomes minus a of t into minus s of t dt, which is equal to 0 to infinity e to the power minus s plus a t dt, which is equal to 1 by minus s plus a e to the power minus s plus a t from 0 to infinity. Now if I substitute this function, it will become minus s plus a e to the power minus infinity because of the t into e to the power minus 0. E to the power minus 0 and e to the power 0 is e to the power 0 and e to the power minus 0 is same. So this will become 0, this will become 1. So this negative and this negative will get neutralized. So I'll get 1 into s plus a x of s. Okay, so for x of s is equal to s is equal to s plus a. Now what about the ROC? According to ROC, property number 1 of ROC says that property 1, it says that the ROC of x of s contains a strip parallel to the j omega axis in the S plane. In the S plane. So what does it mean actually? How do you find, why do you need a region of convergence? Because most of the system, the system, either they converge or diverge. When you're converging a system, means you're trying to make it stable. When a system diverge, means you can't control the response of the system. So to make a system stable, from this ROC, your s plus a should be greater than 0. Because why? If it's negative, a system should not be negative, otherwise it becomes unstable, or otherwise also it should not become 0, then it becomes infinity. Okay, so the only option you have is s plus a should be greater than 0. So what does it implies? Means it implies it implies that real of s should be greater than minus a. Okay, so when you draw your s plane, okay, your s plane, this is your sigma, this is your j omega. Okay, so the ROC of x of s contain a strip parallel to the j omega axis. So since I'm saying r of s is equal to minus a becomes the negative axis minus a. So it is real s is greater than minus a, which means it's a strip. ROC is a strip parallel to the, sorry, I'll just write here, is a strip parallel to the j omega axis. So for your system to be stable, your ROC should be greater than n, which means it should be on the right side of the S plane. Okay, thank you for now. Subscribe to the channel and kindly like the video. Thank you.